film that the whole thing feels like one dance. And I'll even say that it's even heartbreaking. I laughed, I cried, I covered my eyes, and I grinned at quite a few guilty pleasures. It is a proper punk rock thriller that made me say, what if The Big Lebowski was a real nightmare? I think it's going to stand the test of time. I think it's going to be watched and rewatched for decades. And I also think that as soon as it comes out, there's going to be a shitload of meme moments coming from it. Will you welcome out here to Austin at the Alamo Drafthouse, Darren Aronofsky? Also, will you welcome to Austin, Butler?
Appreciate that.
Thank you. I got a couple questions here.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Are those cameras on? We're like
I think
elsewhere.
those take us to the other 10 Alamo Draft Houses,
Awesome.
wherever they are.
Well, what's up, Austin? How you doing?
I was saying, this film is effective. I said to you earlier, it's agile. When I say it's effective, meaning I had quite a few visceral experiences in my seat watching it. I laughed my ass off. I laughed out loud 4 times. And it was just me and my wife and my son in the theater. I laughed out loud 4 good times.
Okay, good.
I covered my eyes 3 times.
Oh, great. 3.
Not much cut makes me cover my eyes. I went, oh shit, no, don't do that. Not now, no. I caught myself uncomfortably grinning at some guilty pleasures.
What's the guilty pleasure?
None of your business.
Nah.
You made the movie. and I'm not going to say I shed a tear, but my eyes did well up one time.
Oh, great.
Bravo.
Thank you.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
That's a lot.
When I say agile, okay, that can sound like 4 different films. But that was one. And it never felt like any of those moments were not in this film or deliberately from this film. Why this film, Darren? Why this film now?
The agile thing is a good question because I've been thinking about that. When we first got into the edit room, Andy, my editor, was concerned about like how does it all hold together, and I think the answer is because of this guy. There's a lot of different things flying around, but the truth of the moment is carried by the journey with Austin in the film. But why now? I don't know. It's like it feels like if Hollywood can do anything right now, it's shut up and dance.
Yeah.
Shut up and dance. All right, Hollywood. This movie dances.
Yeah, we wanted to make something that was really entertaining, and it was kind of fun just to focus on that, to bring the whole team together, because I've been working with the same folks, a lot of those folks you know for a long time, and just the skills of my crew are just incredible, but like have them focus on like a pure genre film that like hopefully will keep you off your phones for 2 hours.
On that note of the agility, so like it's quite an animated reality, and even some of the dialogue and some of the choices, it could feel extremely animated and off the ground, but it never once felt like that. It continually felt grounded, continually felt natural. Although there were some big ass laughs that were, absurd things happen, but you would never let the viewer get. You couldn't hang without sentiment. You couldn't hang in a heartfelt moment or a comedic moment for too long before you shook our floor again. And with all those things I was talking about earlier, from a laugh from cover my eyes to shed a tear to grinning at guilty pleasures, bravo on that, because this could have been, as you'll see, could have been 4 different films, but it's one, and it definitely feels like one. You never question whether it should have been one or feels like one, and that's a big compliment to you as a director on that. Austin Butler,
My man.
how you doing, man?
I'm so happy to be here.
Good, man.
This is special.
Look
Thank
at
you.
that.
Thank you.
You are a man with a lot of options these days. Yeah, it's a
Well
good
said.
thing. It's a good thing. It's also not an easy thing. But I want to compliment, you've been making some what seem to be very deliberate choices, and intentional choices, which can be hard when you have so many. bravo for that so far, and also bravo that for this one. But why this film for you?
Man, to be honest, the first time I ever was cast in anything, I was about 12, and it was in a student film where I played a dog who got to a boy. And it was about a 12-minute short film, and I asked that director, you know, I was looking for mentors anywhere, and I said to that director, I said, who's your favorite director? And he said, Darren Aronofsky. And he told me to watch Requiem for a Dream.
At 12.
And I watched it far too young. And so I had this dream in my mind. And you're a guy, like, I think about you a lot, even though we haven't spent that much time together, but I think about